So Alexander Isak has informed Newcastle that he would like to leave the club. He won't be partaking in any of their preseason friendlies in Asia this summer. And Newcastle, on the other hand, they would like to keep him. They want to give him an improved contract. But they are also looking at the possibility of signing a potential replacement for Isak. If I am to judge this case, I would say Isak is not being fair to Newcastle at all. Isak is not being fair, honestly, because Newcastle this summer has already lost out to Chelsea for the signature of João Pedro. They also lost out to Liverpool for the signature of Hugo Ekitike just last week. Ekitike was a player that Newcastle feared that would be a potential replacement for Alexander Isak. Isak all this while knows that he wants to leave the club. He didn't say anything. Even when Liverpool asked Newcastle for the availability of Isak, when Newcastle turned Liverpool down, he didn't say anything. And Liverpool went ahead to sign his potential replacement, a player that Newcastle has already identified as his potential replacement. And now he's saying that he wants to leave. Come on, that's not fair at all. That's not fair. He would have informed Newcastle that he wants to leave the club at the end of last season or at the beginning of this transfer window. Then Newcastle would know what to do. Right now, where does he expect them to look out for? Where does he expect them to get a striker from right now that will be like him? There are very few good strikers in the world these days. Benjamin Sesko is too cost. Leipzig don't want to sell for anything less than 90 million euros. Ole Watkins, on the other hand, is already 29. And Aston Villa doesn't want to let him leave for anything less than 60 million pounds. So where does Isak want Newcastle to go from here? Honestly, he's not being fair to them at all, because this club signed him for a huge amount of money from Real Sociedad a few years ago and watched him develop into the striker that he is today. Come on, they deserve some little level of loyalty from Isak. To be honest, they deserve some level of loyalty from Isak. Isak is not being fair to them, because right now I don't see who Newcastle are going to sign that will give them the quality of play that Isak has been giving to them for the past few seasons. Yes, Isak is a player that is very ambitious. He wants to win trophies. He wants to win individual titles. But he would have done this a long time ago. He would have told Newcastle this is intention few months ago, so that they will be prepared for his potential exit and also get a good replacement for him. Honestly, I don't see what Newcastle are going to do right now in this transfer window at all. I don't see who they are going to sign to replace Isak right now that will give them the quality of play that Isak has been giving to them.